Tonfrance!
Greetings, sports fans! I'm Nedry Flanderbottom, and welcome to another episode of Education with Ned. This is the series where I try to educate the youth about topics that you may or may not have already known about. Today, our topic is certainly an interesting one for some people, not so much me, but today we're going to be talking about sports. My least favorite subject. Least favorite? Dude, sports are the greatest invention in human history, and that's because I'm great at all of them. Even hopscotch? Especially hopscotch. That's because you're the only person over the age of 6 who still plays it. Sports have been around for thousands of years. Some were invented to train warriors. Others were invented to entertain children, and some were created by accident. Wait, someone accidentally invented sports? Well, not exactly, but every sport does have an interesting story behind it. I could have invented every sport. You weren't even alive. Yeah, but if I was alive, Richard, I could have totally done it. Today, I'm going to be teaching you about the history of the 5 most popular sports: basketball, baseball, football, soccer, and golf. Golf? Oh man, dude, what about hockey or lacrosse? I choose the sports, Trevor. This is my show, not yours. Yeah, but when you're talking about sports, that's when I show up because I know about all of them. You're a nerd, Ned. You don't even know how to play sports. Ooh, are we gonna play all of them? I really hope not. All right, let's get the show started and see where all these sports came from. Show started and see where all these sports came from. Basketball. Our first sport was invented in 1891 by a physical education teacher named James Naismith. Did he love basketball? Actually, little Johnny, basketball didn't exist yet. But you said he was the basketball guy, so what did he even play? That's exactly the problem. During the cold winters, his students couldn't play any sports outside. So his boss told him to invent a new sport that they could play indoors. What sport should I invent? How about ping pong with bricks? No. How about catch with porcupines? No. I got it. A game where you throw a ball into a basket, and I'll call it something really creative, like basketball. Pretty sure that's not exactly how it happened. The gym teacher grabbed 2 peach baskets and nailed them to opposite ends of the gym, and then they used a soccer ball to play the sport. Hold on, you're telling me that basketball started without basketballs? Correct! That's like inventing swimming without water. At first, there wasn't even a hole in the basket. Every time someone scored, someone else had to climb up a ladder to get the ball out. I'd quit after 3 points. The very first game had 18 players, 9 on each team, and only 1 point was scored. Only 1? Dude, I would score like 50 by halftime. Dribbling wasn't even allowed at first either. Players had to stand still and pass. That's ridiculous, man. The best part about basketball is doing sick moves while you're dribbling the ball. You don't know how to do any sick moves, Trevor. Eventually, over time, people cut out the bottoms of the peach baskets, added metal rims, and added dribbling to the game, and basketball kind of evolved into what we know today. So let me get this straight. Basketball basically started because people were too lazy to go outside during the winter? That's actually a pretty good summary. I'm gonna make a basket! Watch this! Ouch! Oops! Sorry! Soccer! Next up is the most popular sport on Earth. Soccer? Real soccer fans call it football. Okay, Trevor, if you're a real soccer fan, then tell me, who won the World Cup? Everybody won, because they all tried their best. You don't even know, do you? I fell asleep during the game, okay? No one scored for so long. It was so boring. If I was out there, there would have been at least 10 goals scored by me. That doesn't sound like a real soccer fan to me. Believe it or not, people have been playing sports where they kick balls around for thousands of years. It just was never actually soccer. Modern soccer actually started in England. Hello, Governor. Would anyone like to play some football with me? Oh, great. Terrence is trying to be British, but he's wearing an American jersey. This ought to be good. Back when soccer first began, it was basically pure chaos because there were no rules. Everyone just ran around on the field trying to kick the ball. Alright, so basically we're all gonna run after this ball at the same exact time. And whoever gets it first is gonna run away with the ball while we all chase them. Doesn't that sound so much fun? Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go! That ball is mine! Yep, looks exactly like youth soccer to me. In the 1800s, different schools played by different rules. Some schools allowed people to carry the ball. Some schools didn't allow head balls. And other schools allowed people to kick other people. Kicking people? Cool! Can I kick you, Richard? Absolutely not. Finally, in 1863, England created an official set of rules, thus starting the official sport of soccer. I think you mean football, Ned. Well, actually, the word soccer comes from the word association football. People just shortened the word association down to soch, which eventually evolved into soccer. Wait, so British people invented the word soccer? They certainly did. And now they pretend they never said it. They still call it football. Yeah, because that's what it's called. Today, over 4 billion people follow soccer worldwide, making it the most popular sport in the world. Over half the world watches soccer, and Trevor still thinks that he's the best at it. Hey dude, there has to be a best player in the world, and I'm definitely the best. Maybe I'm better. Let's see. Ouch! Well, at least we know little Johnny's definitely the worst. Football! Speaking of soccer, our next sport that we're gonna cover actually evolved from it. American football. Yes! Finally, we're at the best sport ever created. Here we go. Football actually began as a combination of both soccer and rugby in the late 1800s. College students had so much energy that they wanted to get out. So they wanted a rougher sport that they could play. And actually, one of the inventors of American football is named Walter Camp. Yep, that's me. Walter Camp, I think. So what did he do? He invented many of the rules that we now know today, like the line of scrimmage, the 11 players, and the 4 downs. Okay, everyone, here's how the game's gonna work. I'm gonna hike this ball back to the quarterback. And basically, we're all gonna beat each other up until there's a winner. Okay, ready, set, hike! Okay, Richard, go long! Early football was extremely dangerous. Players wore basically no padding and would just hit each other constantly. I don't care how common injuries are, I'd still play. Of course you would. In the year 1905 alone, so many injuries happened that the government actually wanted to ban football forever. But some rules were changed and helmets were added, and football was allowed to continue in a safer capacity. So football almost disappeared forever? It certainly could have. Good thing it didn't, because otherwise no one would have been able to see me become the greatest quarterback of all time. You're not even the best quarterback in the room. Yeah, that's me. Oh, come on! Baseball!
Nicely Pringles.
Do you want to have text read aloud with AI voices?
Natural Reader is a professional text-to-speech program.
Yeah, that's me! Oh, come on! Baseball! Now that we've learned about basketball, soccer, and football, it's time to talk about America's favorite pastime, baseball. Cool! A sport where I can just stand around and look at butterflies. Baseball's such an easy sport for me. All you gotta do is throw the ball, hit the ball, and run. You make every sport sound like a caveman invented it. I like to keep things simple, dude. Baseball actually has a very complicated history. Many people believe that baseball began in the 1800s in America, but that's not exactly the case, because sports where you would hit a ball with a bat actually existed way before then. Wait, so people were hitting balls with sticks before baseball? Yes, but the modern version of baseball developed in the United States in the 1800s. Howdy everyone! Today we're going to be playing the best sport ever invented. Now someone stay still so I can throw a ball at you. That doesn't sound fun. Trust me, you're gonna love it. It's a classic. Jeez, they really didn't have much entertainment back then, did they? One of the most important names in baseball history is Alexander Cartwright, who created a lot of the rules for baseball, including the diamond-shaped field and 3 strikes, you're out. I still think 3 strikes is way too many chances, says the guy who misses the ball constantly. I don't miss. It's called strategy. I strategically allow the ball to pass. The first official baseball team was the Cincinnati Red Stockings in 1869. They were the first team to actually pay their players. I could have read circles around those old geezers. Baseball became even more popular in the 1900s. That's when a lot of really good players started to play. People like Jackie Robinson and Babe Ruth. Yeah, Babe Ruth was good, but I'm better. Yeah, okay, Trevor, sure. Today, baseball is played by millions of people around the world. It's very popular in the United States, Japan, and Latin America. So all I need to do is throw this ball really hard and I'll be good at baseball? Basically. Okay. Ow! I hate sports! Golf! Finally, we've arrived at our last sport, a game of patience, precision, and skill. I'm talking about golf. Ugh, golf. It's a slow sport. Boring. Finally, a sport where Trevor doesn't try and pretend that he's good at it. Golf has a very long and complicated history, but modern golf began in Scotland in the 1400s when people would hit a ball with a stick and try and get it into a hole. So it's basically just hitting a ball into a hole? Well, there's a little bit more to it than that. Doesn't sound like it. Well, luckily we have our golf representative here to explain more about the very complicated sport. Seriously, Ned, I have to represent golf? You give Kevin baseball and Billy football. Tone gets basketball, but I get golf. I'm pretty sure golf is a sport that rich people play. Rich people? You're right. Okay, Ned, I'm glad that you came to your senses and put me with my people, the rich people. Stick to the script, Evan. Greetings. Welcome to the world's most sophisticated sport. Please do not yell, please do not run, and please do not throw your club. Please speak at a whispering volume if you can. This is boring. Little Johnny, you just broke my rules. He lasted 3 seconds. Golf became even more popular around the world in the 1800s and the 1900s. One of the most popular names in golf is Tiger Woods. Oh, I've heard of that guy. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's very good. He became one of the greatest golfers ever, winning lots of championships and inspiring millions. I could beat him. No, you couldn't. Golf is different than a lot of other sports because it focuses on strategy rather than agility and speed. So the person who hits the ball the farthest wins? Not always. Every golfer has to plan their shot very carefully. So basically it requires a lot of skill and thinking. That's something you should try. I think all the time about sports. Exactly. Golf has even been played in the Olympics and remains very popular throughout the world. Whether it's just a backyard game or playing professionally, lots of people like golf. I'm good at mini golf. Let me try. Little Johnny, please don't hit a golf ball at me. Ah! Oh, I'm okay. That is so not how you hit a golf ball, dude. This is. Ouch! Ned, you got in the way of my shot! And there you have it, the incredible history of 5 amazing sports. Sports have always been about more than just winning. It's about bringing people together and creating memorable moments. Just you guys wait until I start playing professionally. Thanks for watching this episode of Education with Ned. Go outside and try playing a new sport. Just maybe don't let anyone like Trevor on your team. Hey! He's right. That's fine. I'll just start my own team. What's it called? The Trevor Champions. That's the worst team name ever. It's alright to be jealous, Richard. I'll let you on the team if you want. So long, everyone. And remember, the greatest victory is learning something new.